All right, we're back. KevinandFred.com. He's Kevin, I'm Fred, and we're continuing on drawing to the end here of The One Thing by Gary Keller and Jay Papasan. And today we're talking about the Four Thieves.
The four
of them.
thieves.
Do you have any idea what the Four Thieves are, Kevin?
I did.
I'm going to share it with you. I felt like, wow, he's losing it. I got to keep it together otherwise he's going downhill. He gets red and everything, and he just loses it.
Ready to go.
So, the Four Thieves of productivity. Number one, the inability to say no. Number two, the fear of chaos. Number three, poor health habits. And number four, your environment doesn't support your goals. This is an awesome chapter, actually.
It's great. Like fear of chaos. Actually, if you remember a couple weeks ago on our episode when we showed the little pie charts, little sunglass looking things up there, the fear of chaos is what causes, I think, a lot of us to spend most of our day doing other stuff, putting out fires, rather than spending half a day, 3-4 hours of doing productivity work, doing what drives our business versus the other stuff. It's that fear of chaos. And Gary says all the time, listen, the more success you have, the more chaotic it's going to be, the bigger the mess you're going to create.
Yeah, it's the same for number one, the inability to say no. It's that we feel like if I say no to the other stuff, it don't get done, so I'll just say yes to it. And that's why if you order the One Thing book right now, which you can do on our website or you can go to Amazon or whatever, but if you order it, I think they're like sending now those little door hangers in a lot of them that basically you hang it on your door and it says,
in case I can't say no.
Stay away, I'm doing my one thing, basically.
And in case I can't say no, this sign's going to say it for me.
Exactly. So, I mean, it is a thief of productivity. It absolutely is a thief of productivity. And the third one, poor health habits. Well, I mean, I'm a perfect example of that one. I take a 3-hour nap every afternoon after lunch and start again at like 4 p.m.
Wow.
Well, that's not true. I actually eat lunch at 11, so I start again at 2.
Jackrabbit.
Well, I mean, you could tell us about health. You're Mr. Health guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. If it's green, I stay away from it, but I'm sure I'll have to learn this later in my life.
I know. Your body just totally rejects vegetables.
It totally rejects them.
No, but the reality is some of us get into too much our routine. We don't go to the gym. We don't eat right. We don't exercise. We don't take time. Nothing. No time for ourselves, and that you see that happen all the time.
Well, and poor health habits. It's not just about going to the gym.
It's relational. I mean, it's
sleeping. It's
I know people that go on 2-3 hours a night.
Yeah, it's just stupid. I mean, I can show you how to get a great 9 hours sleep. I mean, I should sell a video on how to sleep 9 hours. I'm an expert at it. It's great. Anyway, but I mean, the reality and the idea is that you can't sustain a life. I mean, you see people who, I used to work with my good buddy Mark Collard, and yes, Mark, I'm calling you out on this video, and I hope you see it. Mark used to doze off every afternoon. We'd be working in the middle of the afternoon, and he'd just doze off, right? Yeah. Nowadays, Mark's super fit if you see him, right? So he doesn't do that, but he literally would have his afternoon siesta. You'd be talking to him, working on an Excel spreadsheet in his office, and he's taking a nap at the desk, and he just dozed off. Right? And I love you, Mark, but I just threw you under the bus. It's cool. And then the last one is environment doesn't support your goals, meaning that the people around you or the place you work in or a combination of all of that doesn't support your goals, right? I mean, you could be at some other real estate brokerage, but if none of the people you're working under believe this, it's not going to work.
Let me give a great example. It was at Keller Williams International last week.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago, actually, now I was watching that. I was walking over by Chris Heller's office.
Uh-huh.
You know what Chris Heller's office looks like? First of all, there's no chairs. Stand-up desks, right? The guy's got goals in front of him. He's got little like quotes that motivate him. He's got because he's Keller Williams worldwide, so he's working with countries all over, different countries, different time zones. He's got all the different clocks in his office.
Wow.
For the countries that he's speaking.
Yeah, he's got to know.
Yeah, he's got to know. Because the reality is, for Chris, like work doesn't happen 9 to 5.
Sure.
It doesn't. So he's got an environment that supports him and what his goals are. I thought that was really cool.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. Anyway, stay away from productivity killers and the Four Thieves.
Yes.
They'll hurt you. They bite.
Later.
My promotional